Hey everyone, welcome back to FTB Infinity Evolved. And guys, we're back. Finally, we are back. It's been a little while since our last episode. In fact, it has been a little while since I've been on the server. I've taken some time off and decided to spend some time with my family for the holiday. And if you guys aren't aware, it was Thanksgiving, so just to throw that out there. Hopefully you guys all had an amazing Thanksgiving if you guys celebrate. If not, hopefully you guys had just an amazing time nonetheless. So anyways, guys, since last episode, I have done a little bit of work. I've just prepped a few things before I started up today here. I went ahead and connected our engines up to our airship here, and it's looking pretty nice so far, I gotta say. I like the way it's turned out. We got ourselves inside of here. Why are you not spinning and working and doing stuff? Why are you not working? What do you mean wind too weak? This is why I don't like you. This is why I don't like you, kinetic wind generator. This is why I have the other ones working. Because it likes to work. Unlike you. Oh, now you want to work. Huh. Yeah, 6.5 EU. You suck. I don't like you. So I went ahead and set up both of them on both of our engines. And I noticed we do have a little bit of an issue. Now, these things could be put higher up and probably work a lot better. A little bit of an issue I just spotted before I started recording was this actual windmill needs to go forward one more block to actually be even with the other side, so I do need to fix that. But everything is looking a lot better. I've swapped a few things around, and I've been doing a little bit of building down here. Check out my new railing. Looks pretty cool. These are carpenter's barriers here. We got our scaffolding here for a little bit more added support. I got a couple MFEs from our temp base down there set up to collect the power from our airship engines. Look at that. Looking good. I like it. It's pretty awesome. It's not been doing too bad. It's actually been filling up pretty well, in fact. Our rock crusher set up here because I actually had to make some stuff with it a minute ago. We got our teleporter here. All we gotta do is stand right here, push our button, and we're back at our temporary base, ready to go. I did move the lasers for the time being, just because, well, I do need to utilize them to make up some of these guys, our machine frames there, and so I went ahead and did a little bit of working with that. There's still some machines I need to rip out of this place and some other items as well. Start hauling them over to our airship because, guys, this is the age of our airship. In fact, I need to come up with a name for my airship. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call it just yet. I need a good name, so your suggestions are welcome in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. I do need a name. In fact, that's what I'm going to be kind of referring to the series now as, is our airship. So basically, you know, we're off the ground, literally. we're literally off the ground, and well, we're taking off, you know, and literally there again. I'm sorry, the puns, they're real today. The puns are real. So we got ourselves a little bit of an infrastructure set up. We got some items, we got some things, and it's time to actually set ourselves up with even more infrastructure. So we got ourselves set up with some automatic crafting thanks to Logistics Pipes. It's done a really nice job thus far. Went ahead and set up our pistons there. Teddy messaged me, said I need to use the import feature here on these pipes. So I guess clicking this, I'm assuming it puts it in the correct slot. Planks, and then cobble, and then iron, and then redstone. Okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure really exactly what all does. So I just clicked the button on all of them. I just did it. So yeah, Teddy knows what's best, right? That's right. So anyways, guys, today I want to do a little bit of work and get started with a little bit more progression. In fact, there's some other little amenities that I'd really like to have. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get started jumping into a little bit of Ender.io. That's right. Now, Ender.io is kind of got a base, and that base revolves around two machines, the sag mill and the alloy smelter. These recipes are in fact changed for evolved. So hard mode has these recipes a little bit different than normal, and by a little bit, I mean quite a bit. So we're gonna need some crushed obsidian. That's what I made. We've already seen me make some electric furnaces and the induction furnace, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and craft that up real quick. I did also craft up the electric furnaces as well to get started for today. We got a basic machine casing. We're gonna need some advanced alloys. We're gonna need some of those things. We're gonna need some refined plates. And I'm gonna go ahead and just snag this crafting station for the time being. Alright, so induction furnace. There we go. Advanced machine casing. We need one of those there and a little bit of copper from our friend here. So just grab me 7 of those. I love this. It's a lot. Just so fast. I love it. Love it a lot. There we go. And we have ourselves an induction furnace. 2 electric furnaces and... oh, whoa, hello. We need a machine casing first. Well, that's why I made our basic machine frames. So, machine chassis require iron bars, basic capacitors, and lumium. So, do I have lumium ingots? No, but I do have some lumium blend. So, let's go ahead and grab 20 of these guys. Come on. Oh, they're coming out from the chest over there, so... yeah, they're going to take a little bit longer to get over here. Alright, so basically, we could just smelt them. I don't know if there's anything we can get more out of them wise, but smelting sounds like a good idea. So, let's actually do this. Let's head back over to our temp base. I haven't moved over our induction furnace yet, but hopefully we will very soon. We may not even need this guy soon enough, especially with an alloy smelter. But we're going to be utilizing that mainly for alloys, you know, mixing like bronze and electrum and invar and stuff like that. Probably going to keep the induction furnace so that way we can actually like process ores and stuff. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple capacitors out. Request 10 of these little guys. There we go. We got our crushed obsidian. Everything else, we need a little bit of bars. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I should probably teach it how to make those. I'll do that later because that's not really fun to watch right now. So let's do that. All right, let's grab ourselves 2 machine chassis. That way we can make up 1 alloy smelter and 2 a sag mill. So we're going to need 3 pieces of iron as well. All right, we need... pistons. We need 2 of these little guys and 3 pieces of iron. Easy peasy. I like it. So these 2 guys are going to open up a whole lot more possibilities for us now. We should be able to go ahead and grab ourselves real quick some electrum wire coils, some NV wire coils. We're going to hook up these machines. They do accept RF power. So that is a nice little plus for us, and I totally didn't mean to rhyme there. Today's just full of rhymes and puns. Can't help it. Sorry. So we'll set up our alloy smelter right there. Our sag mill up here. In fact, I don't know. The nice thing is we can also break these machines without them returning to some less shapen machine part used to actually craft it. So that's a nicety there. I kind of want to put them on something, so maybe some... let's check out some technical blocks. Let's see, let's do some chiseling real quick and just quickly kind of get an eye what... ooh! Ah! Ooh! Okay, I want this one. Sorry. I'm overexcited today, guys. I'm happy to be back in some FTB Infinity myself. And... yeah, it looks pretty nice. I like it. And it's pretty close to the color of our Ender IO machines here. So we'll do this, and maybe on the sides we can add a little bit more by adding these guys. Ho 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 ho. Like it. There we go. We'll just kind of space them apart like so. Might be able to add these on the ends. Add some other machines to it as well, which will probably wind up making some more of those very soon because we are going to be needing some of these other machines. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. See, that looks pretty cool. I know it's not filled in on the way, but it is looking pretty nice. I like the way it is so far. So let's go ahead and hook up our machines. We'll put these two guys in the back. And 1, 2, 1. Come on, and hook up. Yes! So this is going to be temporary, obviously. We need a way to actually route our power systems a little bit more efficiently than this. But for now, this should be just fine. So these guys are going to be filling up with power in their internal buffers. So they have 100,000 each, which we can actually expand if we make some capacitors. Now, these capacitors are basically what we've been using already, but there's a couple upgraded forms of the ones that we have. So there's a basic capacitor. We can actually upgrade this into, which next capacitor was it? A double layer capacitor. Now this is where our alloy smelter comes in and how we make our energetic alloys. So with this, we need gold, glowstone, and redstone. All right, let's grab a little bit of this. Let's do, let's do 8. So let's go ahead and grab 8 redstone. I'm going to do, actually, you know what? Let's just do 10. 10's an easy number. Easy, easy. Like it. Love it. Do it. 2 more of those. Bam. Boozled. There we go. All right, we'll just toss these right into our alloy smelter. And there's some other fun stuff we're going to be making today as well. Like I said, some nicer amenities also. So there we go. We got our alloy smelter fired up. Literally, it's smoking. I like it. Cool. So you can see basically how fast it's going. It's not super uber fast, but that's the plan here. We want to give it this here, the machine upgrade, increases energy storage, speed, and range of machines. So if some machines require range, it will give it a nice little boost there. So we do need 2 energetic alloys, 2 basic capacitors, and a blazing electron tube. Ooh. You're killing me. You're killing me, friend. All right, let's grab some cinder pearls. We're going to have to get going on a blaze farm or some way to actually produce. Actually, blaze rods are going to be a little bit more of a pain. Actually, crafting blaze powder shouldn't be too bad considering we have an ample amount of glowstone and redstone. So we could just use a fluid transposer to make it that way. That may be more beneficial for us in the long run, just because I don't really feel like setting up a blaze spawner. But there we go. We got 2 energetic alloys. We need a little bit of redstone and a way back to our old base. Bloop, bloop. I do need to set up like a an elevator here to the bottom floor and up here. But I think instead of using an elevator, we might be able to get to something a little different today. So might help us get around better everywhere, in fact. So let's go ahead and set this up. We need our blaze powder. Oh man, we need some glass too, man. I hate running back and forth, but we got plenty of power here. It's the other place here that I'm more worried about. Draining that power like crazy. Yeah, we gotta get some more juice rolling over here. All right, so how much glass do we actually have? We got a decent amount. We should only need a couple pieces. Shouldn't need any more than that. There we go. Make our way back over. Let that stuff finish crafting up for us. Which, there's actually some other stuff we're going to be crafting with in just a moment. Oh, we have plenty of glass in here. That's, duh. A-derp-a-derp-a-der. Problem is, we don't have a connection over here. We don't have a connection. We're going to make a connection, and that's how we do it. Right there. Just like that. Oh, and we need 1 more blaze powder. I always think it needs 4 for some reason. I don't know why. Do you guys get that too? I don't know why, but for some reason, when I see that thermionic fabricator, I always think I need 4 of that item, not 5. I don't understand what is in my brain that's making that assumption. I have no clue. But anyway, let's go ahead and toss this in there. Get our 4 blazing electron tubes. My nephew can't even say 4, and I don't even think I can either. Jeez. Apparently I can't. Okay, there we go. So we got our 4 blazing electron tubes. See, I can do it. I can do it. There we go. All right, we got those guys. We got our capacitors. We just need our energetic alloys. We're good to go. Let's give our friend a little bit of an upgrade 2 of those, 2 of those, and we have ourselves a double layer capacitor, which we need to put up here. So all we got to do is open up our interface here, place this little fella right there. You'll see that your internal buffer is increased, and you should see the progress go a lot faster than before. Really nice. Ender IO machines also have some really nice configuration options. You can see right here, if you click on Configure IO, you can actually change and have it automatically push or pull from any side of the machine. Really nice little feature. So you can just hook up direct inventories straight up or other machines and just have it automatically pull or eject to that inventory or machine. So pretty cool stuff. We also have redstone mode, active with signal, active without signal, never active, always active. You get my drift. So always active, that's what I want to leave it on. You can also see recipes, and there's also 2 other little features that you can change between right here on furnace mode. You can go all smelting, which is going to include alloys and smelting items. You can have it set to only alloys or furnace only. Now there's a reason for that because, well, you know, if you're trying to blend, say for instance, some Invar up and you're using ferrous dust and iron dust and you send those 2 items from your network, whichever one gets here first, say for instance iron dust, it would cook up the iron dust first and then the ferrous dust, and it wouldn't actually set it into a piece of Invar. So, yeah, I think I said that right. Hopefully I did. Regardless, we're okay. So, one of the amenities I do want, thanks to these 2 new machines we have, in fact, let's actually go ahead and make us another capacitor and place that inside of our sag mill. Just because we have the extra electron tube, which is actually kind of nice because, you know... we can make up a couple more of these machines, which might not be a bad idea. Yeah, so we might actually make another alloy smelter, put it on top, another sag mill, put it on top, which I'll go ahead and do that later on. Right now, we don't really need all that, so. Man, I really like that. That's a really nice little power source. Works good with the transfer from RF to EU back to RF. It's pretty cool. So yeah, anyways, we can also upgrade this double layer capacitor to a higher tier, which is the octadic capacitor, and it even increases the energy more and the speed even more than the double layer capacitor. The sag mill we'll get to in a minute, probably, possibly. But what I want to do real quick is I want to grab myself an ender pearl or 2 and a couple pieces of iron. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and snag those just because I already know where they're at. No reason trying to sort through and find those in our request table there. But we're going to... Ooh, no. Darn you. Didn't want that one. We will toss it into the alloy smelter, though. Seriously. And that's why. This is why we put it on alloys only. Waste of ender pearls. Gosh. See, you guys need to learn from my mistakes. Hopefully you guys do. My mistakes. Hopefully you're learning. Ender pearl dust, though, we can utilize that in some form and fashion later on. We can make a miniature black hole, which is going to help us make a portal gun. Other uses, we can craft it back into a ender pearl, but we lost one dust, so yeah. Let's grab 2 more of those. Not really a big fan or worried too much. I don't know why I'm a big fan. I don't know. But not too worried about losing ender pearls because I can just go back to the end anytime I want and get some more ender pearls, no problem. So anyways, this is going to make us some pulsating iron. This stuff is really nice. This is going to allow me to help and make me some vibrant crystals. So we need some enderium, alloy, vibrant alloy. Okay, so we need energetic alloy. What did I need this stuff for? Didn't I need this? Oh yeah, the pulsating nuggets. Derp. Herpa-derp-a-derp. So that's how we get those, is by making these and crafting them right into nuggets. Pretty easy stuff. So we do have our energetic alloy. We need to combine this with an ender pearl? Yes. And that'll give us some energetic alloys. Cool. So how many ender pearls do I have left? How many of these things do I actually need? Need 1. Vibrating alloy. Actually, no, I don't need the nuggets. Why don't... Bentley! Think straight, man! What is your deal, guy? You're going crazy. I think I need those for something at some point. I don't remember, but we'll get to it later. We're just gonna make up some vibrant alloys real quick, which is another reason why we made plenty of those guys. Or it was just dumb luck. One of the two. I'm gonna go with I planned it. And let's see. We need emerald electron tubes. Yeah, exactly. Emeralds. Oh, thank the Lord, we actually have enough. Now, I had other plans for those emeralds. I was going to do some silk touch on my hammer at one point, but thankfully I didn't. Because if I did, I wouldn't have those for now, and that would have been a little bit more of a pain. So let's head our way back over, hook this up. We actually probably need to get this machine moved over into our airship. Come on. I know, wait. All right, we unhook the power. Derp. This thing constantly draws power. This is the... I was going to say, this is the reason why I leave it unhooked, because it does constantly draw power. All right, so Vibrant Crystal is also going to require a little bit of Endurium. So what do I need to do to get myself some Endurium going? We got some Endurium blend, which is perfect, which means we only have to toss this in here. And we need to get some Blazing Pyrotheum, which should not be too hard at the moment to do. Give me that. Thank you. Blazing Pyrotheum. Do I have Blazing Pyrotheum? I want to say I might. Blazing Pyrotheum would be really nice. That way I don't... Okay, I don't. Alright, what do I need for Blazing Pyrotheum again? Let's take a quick look-see. Pyrotheum. Oh, come on. Show me. Sulfur, blaze powder, pulverized coal, and electrotine. Alright, let's grab a couple of these little guys down here and throw them back on the ground. Guys, what I'm going to do real quick, just because you guys see me craft pyrotheum probably multiple times, I'm going to go ahead and craft this, get us some more Endurium going real fast, and we'll be back momentarily after I get everything we need ready to go. Be back in just a second. Alright guys, and hopefully I have everything already made, but I went ahead and made some other stuff also, but we'll get to it in just a second. So what I did is I got some Endurium nuggets for us, and you could probably have noticed I've been clicking on this little guy right down here. That's because I want to make my Electromatic from Ender.io. I like it a lot more than the Mysterious Magnet, just because I don't really like the sound it makes, and it's not amazing as far as like picking up items. They do kind of glitch when they're through other objects and stuff, but I really do like the Electromatic a little bit more now. Magnet. It does require RF though, but it does actually just use it very minimally. So we just need a little bit of conductive iron. So we're going to grab ourselves real quick 4 pieces of iron, which actually I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple extras. We'll do 6, and then I need some redstone, so let's grab 4 of those. We also need to make with the conductive iron, which is just redstone and iron. Yep, I was like, my mind says something different. We also need some electrical steel, which is going to require some form of pulverized coal, coal dust, and silicon. So let's grab a couple pieces of you and a couple pieces of you. Easy stuff. All right, we need to start throwing some of this stuff away. Put that away. Probably had some Endurium already made. Yeah, I already did a little bit, but it's okay. Alrighty, we got it for later. No big deal. Alright, let's pull this out. Let's go ahead and toss that, and our pulverized coal in. This will make us up some electrical steel. And thanks to our double layer capacitor, not our octadict one, this actually makes up relatively quickly. And then after that, we'll go ahead and toss in the redstone, and it'll automatically start making our other conductive iron. So after this, there's another little thing I want to make that would help us get around a little bit better instead of the elevators, especially on my airship, where I think I'm actually going to be needing to get around a little bit easier. As you can probably tell, I have a fairly decently sized airship now. Plus, that's not even to mention what I might build us underneath on the bottom part of the airship and on top of it. So we do have a lot of room on our airship to move around and build things with. So yeah, we're going to do that here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get our vibrant crystal made. Haha! Do I need 2 of these? Do I need more? No, I don't. So give me all that stuff back, put it back in my inventory. We're going to go ahead and finally make our electromagnet. Aw, yeah. Is this thing on? I don't think it's on. Yeah. So shift right click to turn it on and off. When it's glowing, it is obviously on, but at the moment we don't have any way to actually supply it with power. I don't think we can actually charge this in our MFE, which would be very cool, might I add. But we can give it a shot, right? Let's yeah, no go. It's EU. You can't turn EU into that way, right? Of course not. So let's come over here. Let's see if we can toss it in there real quick. Oh, good. It can reach a couple of them, so. Yeah, slowly but surely. There we go. Now we're starting to speed up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there you go, lasers. Do some work for us. All right, you go away. No one likes you anymore. There we go. We got ourselves our electromagnet. Look at that. Look at that. It'll circle around and everything. I like it. And it doesn't make no noise and stuff. And it works really nice. But you can see it is using power. I'm assuming, yeah, just a little bit every bit or so. So it does kind of remind you need to turn your magnet off. Which is a good practice, especially on a server. So not a bad thing. Next off, I want to make some travel anchors. And this is going to require us to get some conduit binder. This stuff is really easy to make. Crap. It's like, this is so easy to make. Oh, crap. All right. I see the kind of game it's wanting to play with us. What was it? It was iron, coal dust, and silicon. Right. There we go. Go ahead and start getting this process going. So we do have to make another machine real quick, but it's not too much of a big deal because this is actually going to come in handy for us later. It's going to probably help us in many parts, and we probably should have already made it. But we need this little fella right here. We need the sawmill from thermal expansion. We need to make ourselves an axe, some copper gears. Let's see what all we have at the moment. Let's go ahead and request 3 of those. Let's get ourselves 2 sticks. And we'll go ahead and do a little bit of crafting in our logistics request table for a change. There we go. And do we have any copper gears? We don't. Unfortunate. So I am going to have to head back over and do a little bit of quick crafting there. I'm also going to need to do some crafting, get ourselves another basic machine frame. But we should have just about everything else. What was it? A conductance coil? I want to say we have one, but I can quickly make one. No problem. That is another thing I do like about this that I just noticed with the request table. Even if you have a full inventory, you have another inventory to craft with. I love it. Alright guys, one more quick little break. I'll be back in just a moment after a little bit more crafting. I'm going to make a basic machine frame there and some copper gears. I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, and we're back. So I did a little bit more looking around, and apparently to get the stone dust we need, it's a little bit more complicated than just grinding up some stone, apparently. I'm assuming it is a little bit more complicated. I would say I'm gonna try it real quick, because like, you know, let's take a piece of cobblestone, let's place it in a macerator. You know, it would kind of seem to make sense, but placing cobblestone in there should only yield us either gravel or sand, right? Yeah, so unfortunately, to get stone dust, we actually have to go through a completely crazy, really weird route, which is going to require us to break this guy. We're going to need to utilize him and pull out our electric kinetic generator yet again. Come here, friend. I need your help. All right, so you go there, I'm assuming. Make us power. All right, so he's getting power coming in, which means everything's working hunky-dory, and that's nice. Let's pick up this guy. I've already made another blank there. I'm just going to call it a blank. It's a turning blank. I always kept wanting to say tuning blank, but it's a turning blank. So anyways, what we need to do is we need to make a thermal centrifuge, that thing. So yeah, I've pretty much made everything else often, and I've already done it. So we need a mining laser. These things are really, really cool, but I'm going to use it for this because it's not that cool. So I'm going to go ahead and make this guy here. This is going to be a 43222. All right, a 43222. There we go. Good. I didn't actually screw that up by clicking too much. Perfect. All right, so I don't know. Do I have everything on me to make this now? No, I don't. So back to our airship. Still need a proper name for it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I do have everything in here to make the sag mill as well, but let's quickly go ahead and grab some redstone. And we got our advanced alloys. What else was it to make the thingy-majig? Oh, an advanced circuit. How do I make that thing again? I knew I was forgetting to make something a minute ago. Chipsets, electric circuit boards, and oh gosh, please tell me I have some more capacitors somewhere. Oh, please, please tell me. I don't want to make any more capacitors. I like making those things. I wish I had an advanced circuit, like, seriously. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Wait, whoa. Aha! Ha 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 ha! Yes, I do. Everyone, calm down. I have it. All of the clams. I just lost myself. I just randomly lost myself. Okay, that goes there. Alright, we need some of the Olympus electron tubes. I believe we need 2 of those, and we need some of these red chip sewn set thingy-majigs. So I think it's like this, if I do remember correctly. Can we take a quick another peek? Ah, it was those things. Those things, not those things. You go back. We need those circuit boards. We need 2 of you, my friends. It's been a while, guys, since I've been back, like I said, so been a little while. Let's go ahead and place him there. We need our 2 redstone to go there. We need our handle there. We need the thingy-majig and some of those guys, and that makes us a mining laser. Make me a mining laser. You're not making my mining laser. Why are you not making my mining laser? Oh, because I didn't put that there. Boom! Done and done. Place him there. 2 coils. Electric thingy-majig, place that thing in the bobber place, and I'm missing a couple more things. What am I missing? I'm missing just a little bit of iron. Super easy. So with this and a little bit of sawdust, hopefully we will have everything we need. I was going to say, you better make my thing. Everything we need to make ourselves our anchors. So I'm going to request some cobblestone real quick like. And we'll just place him here for now, right? Temporary solution. We have power over here. We need some connectors though. Do we need connectors, or can we just grab some and gold cable and just insulated cable? That works too. I'm gonna temporarily break that out of the way. That doesn't work. Crud. I'm going to temporarily place this back. And I'm going to temporarily move this one. For the time being. Trust me, guys. We're going to be setting up our machine room in a little bit. So, there we go. A little bit of power. And we have ourselves a little bit of heat building up. And this should start to slowly process, it looks like, and make us up some stone dust. So I'm gonna let that work, do its thing, while we get our sawmill made. So everything's ready to go on this guy. It's right down here in this little fella. So let's clear this out. Place him, those, that, this, and these two to get our sawmill. And we'll just jump upstairs here and give ourselves a little bit of power. All right, this is getting old. We'll just place him in there for now, in time being. I know, guys. You understand what time it is, right? It is about that time for us to call it a day. But I will finish this. It won't be pretty, but I promise you I will finish this. So we're going to grab some oak wood. This oak wood is going to make its way into that sawmill via me placing it there. And what it's going to do, it's going to convert it. Instead of giving us 2, which is normal, it's going to give us a full 6 planks, which makes it a lot more worth it to actually do this and a chance at some sawdust. I'm assuming... Oh. Really? You have a very weird noise, my friend. Well, it's probably a good idea we did this anyway. It's efficient for us. We could have just apparently pulverized it. I did not know we could just do that. That would have made life a lot better for me. But this is fine. Sometimes you get a lot of sawdust out of this. So 20 is cool. I'm happy with 20. 20 is a nice number. I like it. So how are we doing on stone dust? Looks like we're doing pretty nice. Let's head back over to the Ender.io page. Take a look at our travel anchor here. So we're going to need some conduit binder, which is going to require 6 of them, and our electrical steel. So this is almost there. It's slowly cooking its way along. We should have our electrical steel hanging out there for the moment. And we just need one more piece of stone, and we should be all right for today. So what this is going to do, we're going to be able to get rid of these elevators and start actually moving. Instead of just vertically, we'll be able to also move distances at pretty much any 3D space and time. So, space and time. That's interesting. I like that idea. Space and time. If we could move through space and time, it would be wonderful. So let's place this here, and plenty of sawdust later. What the deuce did I do wrong? No, it's wrong recipe. Go on that one. Oh, sawdust. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta cook this stuff, don't I? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I gotta make it into sawdust. So that's actually not a bad idea to make it this way. Boom. Gosh, this is expensive. Anyways, nice thing about binder composite is it doesn't just give you 8, unless it's changed. They better not change it. So we place this in here to furnace-only mode. It should cook up 3 at a time, which is a nice part of the alloy smelter, mind you. But it looks like it does give you more than meets the eye. Transformers, more than meets the eye. There we go, half a stack. Not too bad from 8. So every one gives us 4, which isn't too bad. And we're pretty much good to go from here. So let's grab our diamond electron tubes. Grab a few of those. We've got a little bit of a signalum on us and everything else that we need. I told you those pulsating iron nuggets were going to come in handy later. Oh yeah. So here we go, guys. Just a little bit of iron later. Let's just grab a few of them, and we can get this party on the road. Check it out. We have ourselves 2 travel anchors. Check this out, guys. We're going to place this one here on the top floor. We'll place this other one over here for the time being. And if we, we'll call this the deck for now. We'll just call this the deck. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And we'll call this the machine room. So we can actually name these, which is really nice. So as soon as we stand on top of this, hello, there we go. We should see all other anchors in our, in the viewing site, which I think is, I'm not sure what it's set to on the server, but we can see them all, and it'll highlight it if we're hovering over it, and all we have to do is, after we're highlighted on it, is jump. And it sends us right there. We can actually go back and all that other good stuff, so it's a nice way for us to get around. I don't know if it's going to quite work between here and our other base. So, I don't know, maybe a little bit of testing. But I will get some more of these guys made up very soon. And I think today, guys, that's good enough. A few more nice little amenities, especially for our airship here. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.